Hello everyone, I'm Dollface and today I'm playing an RPG visual novel. It's about two friends who try to work but they are consumed by the guilt while working with meat. So without further ado, let's get straight into the game. While based on real circumstances and places, this game is a work of fiction. Any character that reflects reality or results in coincidence. Ferga pancakes. On Tuesday morning, my mother would make pancakes. Up. They were really never that good, always burnt at the bottom. Ma was in a rush, so I can never blame her. Well, you're lucky for getting food, mate, in bed like that. I remember it clearly, making them took up so much of her morning that by the time me and my brothers had woken up, she'd be rushing out the door. She quickly wrangled my shoulder length from hair into a ponytail and kissed our foreheads as the half-felted goodbye. But Ma would put effort into the pancakes, I knew that much. She wanted us to eat well, I know that much. Ferga! Ma, I'm tired. 10 more minutes. Get up. Even the pancakes can wait. Fergal! Yuck. Pancakes? What the hell are you talking about? Oi, hurry up. We're going to be late for work. And don't go 10 minutes. I've already given you 20. Fergal? This guy, Fergal. Ah, stop doing that. Then wake up. God, don't pinch me so hard. Fine, I'm awake, okay? Jeez. Change, would you? We have to leave now. Ponia a Dominant is probably waiting for us too. Have some respect. Yeah, whatever. A chest filled with all sorts of random items. Some dirty clothes. An open bottle of alcohol. A bottle of alcohol. A pile of clothes. They need to be washed. Your bed. There's only one bedroom in this apartment since your work is more strenuous. Enwar lets you sleep here. It smells. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just head out the door. What's there blood? A pile of dirty clothes. A small desk the abdomina, your neighbours, found in the dump nearby. Atom is an envelope from Enwar's parents. It seems like Enwar is in the process of writing back. To the side is an empty vase and a photograph. It's the only thing you brought from home. From left to right shows your younger brothers, your mother, then yourself. It shows signs of having been crumpled up. It's cloudy today. A few unopened bottles of alcohol. Pile of dirty clothes. The couch. Enwar sleeps here. It smells less than the bed. A small stove. A chest filled with cleaning supplies and alcohol. A cabinet. Seasonings, bread, and cooking utensils are stored here. While it's rare for you to buy meat, you keep what you have on the bottom shelf. A chest filled with canned and dried goods. There are a couple of unopened alcohol bottles as well. It's a lot of alcohol stuff, ain't it? the kitchen table. Okay, I guess we're done. Ready? Yes. As ever. Let's go then. Oh, okay. I thought that was cutscene there. Enwa, Panurius and Nomenas. Again, apologise in advance if I'm saying the names wrong. Good morning. I was wondering if you two would be working today. You're going to have to hurry if that's the case. The others just left. Panurius and Dominus. Good morning to you as well. Yes, Virgo had a rough start this morning. But it can't be helped. We'll be off now, so don't worry yourself too much. If we leave right now, we should get to our building with enough time to spare. Is the walk to the packing building that brief though? Whenever I go alone with the other men, it feels like quite the trek. Not to mention the train, you know? A young boy was crushed the other day. Oh, lovely. Stories like that seem to be becoming normal. Just because it's becoming normal doesn't mean you're like, oh, it's no biggie. But like I said, Panonius, you don't need to worry today any other work day. We just happen to be a bit late. Besides, neither of us take the route along the tracks. The trains only go by the stockyard, not the butchering and packaging buildings. Well, if you say so. Dahlia is busy today, so she sent me to give you lunch. Ham today. The butcher had some good cuts this week. Hey, these look different than usual. He says it's ham. Really? Also jams. Oh. Hi. Your accent is getting better. He said your pronunciation is improving. That's so? Well, Osseous jams. I can't. Labia. Parasum. Don't let me hold you any longer. You have work to get to. Thank you again. Give Paria my best wishes. Okay, that's the way forward was here. The Abdominia apartment. They're the family that offered you come with them to Chicago for work. At the time you believed it to be Prospect with 0 coins. Nowadays, well, no point in dwelling over past mistakes. Okay. This door leads to a few other apartments. The house Luthanius, around your age. The door leads to other apartments. Okay. An apartment. An apartment. The Yard of Chicago, 1883. A district of Chicago entirely decadent to meatpacking. I'm from New York, so maybe I don't have the right to say anything, but it's filthy here. Dead cats and dogs litter the street. Some get eaten by other animals, bugs, vultures, and such, while the rest go thrown into the trucks that are supposed to discard trash. In reality, the carcasses end up rotting in them for days on end, so picking them up is just as useless. I'm sure they're not the only thing creating the terrible smell of these neighborhoods, but they certainly contribute to it. There's also a mice problem. Well, I'm not sure I can call it a problem if it's normalized. I remember when we first moved, Virgo was scared of rats. He says he's gone over it, but I doubt that's the case. I don't even know where to start with all the trash. I had assumed that with time, I'd get used to the foul odours that permeate through this bubble. I wonder what it'd be like to smell fresh air again. Hey. Is my Lynthiana actually getting better? I'm not going to lie, it's far from perfect. But it's also far from what was first came here. Your improvement is pretty impressive. Oh, a compliment from sober anyone. How rare. Just take it, would you? I'm being honest. Even if you only know basic phrases, you could probably pass as a child of Lynthianus. If I'm saying these names completely wrong and you're supposed to do it with a certain accent, I apologise. I'm not sure what it's meant to be, but I'm trying my best. That's definitely a stench. Having a bit more confidence in yourself. Even Angelica can understand your broken sentences. I can tell if her knowing more English than do Lynthian is impressive or embarrassing. At least some things change. We made it. Just as you said, with time to spare. Maybe I'll start sleeping in more. Don't even think about it. You had to skip breakfast. Oatmeal gets old fast when you've been eating it for over a year straight. Jesus Christ. Fucking, I could only do that for like a few months, but then I'm done. Skipping the same tasteless mush, it's like a blessing. Fine, whatever. See you tonight. Bye-bye. God, for someone who hates working, Enmore sure does value routine. I wonder what he's like once inside. See, Enmore and I work in different parts of packing buildings. There's the famed stockyard itself, where all the cows and hogs and sheep are rounded up in tiny pens. Then there's the butcher and packaging buildings. I assume that because I'm bad with tedious stuff, I work with directly killing cattle. Just swinging a sledgehammer straight to the center of a cow's skull. Nothing too complicated. Enmore handed the more hands-on task towards the end of the line. I'm not sure of the specifics, but I'm pretty sure he cuts bigger chunks of chuck meat into smaller ones. It's a lot bloodier than what I do, I'd say that much. If I had to touch that raw meat, I'd go insane with all the blood and guck. Well, if Enmore can come home every day looking the same as the last, I shouldn't be too concerned. I guess that's our routine. Enmore wakes me up, we eat oatmeal, then we walk to work. And of course, the best part of the day, coming home. Enmore gets off before me, so he should be back by now. Okay. We're just gonna head there. Yeah. I'm going to take that as an indicator of a good day. If you like hearing screams as someone gets found on the tracks again, then yes, I had an amazing day. Another train incident? Huh? A worker this time? No. Oh no. A mother, her son ran into the tracks and she started chasing after him when... At least lunch tastes different. How can you talk about fucking food at a time like this? Yeah, you're uncharismatically optimistic. Ham, crumpets, tape. Did you pack that up just from this morning? I'm shocked. You usually need me to translate whatever Ponus says for you. Enmore. You might think you know everything about me. Well, have you know, I'm a very perspective person. You? Perspective? As if. You're denser than the meat we work with. Okay, I'm not that fucking dense to where I get a sledgehammer to the fucking face. You're not funny. Now I know you're making stuff up. Cut the crap, but yeah, lunch was good for once, surprisingly. Never in my life did I think I'd be so excited by 2 slices of ham. The bar is in hell. That is it. Where are you going? I'm still hungry. You're cooking dinner? Sure, why not? That's rare. Because there's meat involved in it. I'm not going to stop you. If you mess up, you're paying for the groceries next time. Dude! God, he's a bit of a stuck up, ain't he? Fine. No, just for that, I'm going to make it all black and crispy for you. Extra seasoning on top. It's all burnt too to go with. What to make? I'm pretty sure we have some sauerkraut left. Soup it is then. Okay, so let's check it. Okay, that's the wrong one. There's some bottled water here too. Okay, the broth should have been in there. You should look elsewhere for it. A cabinet. Seasoning, breads, while cooking utensils are stored here while it's rare for you to buy meat. You just keep what you have on the bottom shelf. Obtained salt and pepper. Some of the rye bread that Enwar likes left too. You make a metal note to go get it later. A chest filled with canned and dry goods. There are a couple of unopened bottles as well. Obtained potatoes, sauerkraut, and carrot. Let me know when you're done. It seems like he's busy writing back right now. If he's standing and writing, what's the point in the desk? Upon shifting through the pile, obtained broths in there? That's gonna be grim. You wonder what that can was doing there. Alright, that should be everything now. Now we can make the soup. The creme de la creme, I don't know, whatever the frick it is. Enwar, it's ready. I'll just use leftovers from last week. The bread might be a bit stale, but no, it's good. I'm excited, it smells great. Thank you for this meal. Salty. Figured you'd say that. Bread tastes good with it though. You're getting better at cooking. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to make pancakes someday. Virgo's gone to take a shower. It's pretty late. You can sleep wherever you like. Okay. Imagine if we could steal... Oh, I wanted to see if we could steal his bed. So much for we can sleep anywhere. That's a bloody lie. There's no reason for you to go into Virgil's room. Oh, but you can come in here. But then again, this is the living room. There's no reason for you to go into the kitchen. What was the point of, like, we could do anything? Virgo's gone to take a shower. Many of the apartments in the back of the yards or the part of the city where workers live don't have washrooms. The Adomnia are the only family in this building that have one, so you and Virgil used theirs. You're grateful Virgil knows enough Lithian to get by with asking to shower. Okay, so it is a stinking language. Because my dumbass doesn't know that. A desk. So what do we do? Oh, here we go. There's our bed. Yeah, we can do whatever we like. Tries to explore. Access denied. There's the bed. Go on. It's warm here. There's thick, suffocating you with every breath you take. It smells terrible. Intestines choke you. Fat fills your lungs. Meat embraces you whole. Oh my gosh, this better be a stinking nightmare. This place again. A pile of meat. You should move this before someone decides to mess with it. You don't want to go back to sleep right now. Why is it so stinking red outside? Who cares what the weather is? You have to go to work anyway. Meat from the chuck. Cut it? Yes or yes. You're not really giving me an option then, are you? You spent years doing the same thing over and over and over. Butcher knife in hand, you cut excess cartilage off the toughened beef. Over time, you witness people commit heinous acts towards what others will see as food. You don't get paid enough to worry about how I can't say that, sanitary your work is. So why do you? Perhaps it's because every time you witness another man throw up, piss, or lose a finger to the bloody mess, you remind yourself at the dining table of your youth. Chuck steak with your favourite. After all, we supposedly cut that, and yet it looks no different. A half-finished alcohol bottle. Take a drink? No, we're not going to drink that yet. A chest that reeks of manure. It's got a sledgehammer. Virgil's sledgehammer. It's around 4 pounds heavy. Swinging it for hours straight must be really tiring. You wonder if anyone's been hit on accident or parts of the cow are used. You sure these will be useful in some way too? Yep. He's sleeping. How can he do so in such peace? Pile of clothes caked in blood. Maybe I can drink that now. This has already helped, if even for a little bit. Oh, we're drinking our problems away. A dinner table. There are 2 plates at respective seats. Both have stain of blood smeared across them. Otherwise, they've been wiped clean. There are no signs of the meal that once decorated them, other than grease glistening under the dim light. A pot covered in dirt and dry blood. Upon lifting the cloudy lid, you're hit with some stench of vomit. Oh, lovely. Innards leak from within. You cannot tell if they're from a cow or a human. We can't go that way. Normally we'd be able to look at the freaking stuff there. I guess not. Go to work? At this time? Oh, I guess we have to go to work. Let's go to work. It's been many, many years since the first moved here. Since you left the nice life you had, surrounded by people you loved, to become a man, is that what this is? Being a true American man? I'm an American man. Is it standing in a pool of murky blood, limbs buried in guts, and leftover fat? Is it the dizziness of spending hours on end in a room full of other miserable workers, air thick with bacteria and sweat? Is it the abandoning comfort for the rawness of the real city? You made a mistake. You made such a huge, irreversible mistake in coming here. The moment you stepped into work for the first time, you threw up. Shouldn't have that been a sight? The measly dims you received aren't enough compensation for the turmoil you've been through. You dragged an innocent Virgil along with you. He was hopeless at the time, and the hope you gave him was beyond false. It stinks of murder and shit. Cows and humans, you can't tell the difference anymore, nor do you care. I mean, you can tell the difference. I'm pretty sure if you got a bloody or corpse of a human and then a corpse of a cat, you can't look at them and say they're the same. And heck, even if you cut into the meat, it's gonna look different. It will. Not that I know, but you know, biology, guys, biology. We're gonna roll with that. That makes you no better than everyone else. It's all the same now. Everything bleeds red at the end of the line. Technically, we have blue blood, but when it oxidizes, it goes red. I bet you guys didn't know that. I'm a nerd. It's a bit weird that I know much about this kind of crap. Anyway, if you put a human heart in front of them, would they even be able to tell the differences? Would you eat it all the same? It's warm here. There's thick, suffocating you with every breath you take. It smells terrible. Intestines choke you, fat fills your lungs, meat embraces you whole. Jesus Christ, it was a nightmare. Good morning. Virgo, were you watching me? Look, you were tossing and turning and all that, and I got worried. But I was also just genuinely intrigued. It was kind of funny. Mate, he was having a stinking nightmare. How can you think that? You're terrible. I'm not. Ah, screw that. Can I worry for once? You look really rattled. I'm fine. What time is it? Late enough that you have to skip breakfast? This guy. Go to work? Yes. Well, let's go to work. I wonder when the modernity of the routine will end. Unless you change up your life, it'll never end. Another long day of work. Sleepy. An apartment. Okay, we're not at our apartment. My bad. I'm hurt. Oh, here we go, guys. I'm gonna do a stupid drunk voice because I'm Oh, for God's sake. Don't judge me. Virgo! You're back late. Yeesh. Drinking this early? What are you talking about? It's like I said, you're the one back late, Virgo. Stop saying my name. Ha, so rude. Come on, you look miserable. Have a bottle or something. Take the edge off. I think you're the one who bloody needs it more than I do, mate. It's sad to drink alone. Give me that. Emma's always had this problem, if I'm allowed to call it that. Then why don't you do shit to fucking help? I always come back later than him, but on Friday nights, he procures 1 or 2 bottles, offering me half or a quarter and downing the rest. I never asked him why, but he'll often start rambling about some. You know, back in Lithuania, they said to have a huge drinking problem. You don't say. I do, and you know, the craziest part is I'm so bad with who's who with this. For fuck's sake, I'm so bad with whose name is who, and I'm this far in, and I'm like, I don't know the name still. The bishop started a sobriety movement that worked. Yes, how'd you know? Lucky guess. Or maybe it's because you've told me 1,000,000,000 times. That's damn lucky if anything ever's been. Virgo, don't say this much, but I'm glad you came here with me. I'm not sure if you regret it or anything. I know I sure as hell would if I were you. But having someone like you makes life a lot more bearable. Thanks, mate. I'm just glad you're my friend, Virgo. Friend, huh? Do I regret coming here? Yes, often. I regret it so much, but all Emma did was offer me an escape. In the grand scheme of things, I just skipped that shit because I've got butterfingers. Bollocks. Miss, excuse me. He was just being a polite boy 8 years ago when he... Miss? Are you talking to me? Am I talking to you? Are you talking to me? Talking. Sir? Hold on, did you just mistake me for a girl? No, I didn't. Look, this isn't important right now. What it is, because my pronouns are... You don't seem like you're from around here. Are you lost? Either way, you shouldn't be out here so late. It's not safe. He could have just left me out there after realizing I wasn't a girl. And yet he... Sorry to have you take the floor. We don't have a guest room, so... I'm shocked my parents agreed. They rarely let me go out with other boys here unless they know them from church, so them allowing a stranger to stay is quite... Your name's Virgil, right? Where are you from? And if I may ask, why are you travelling so late? Virgo? Oh, right, you must be tired. Sorry for bothering you. And, sleep well. Good night. Just one night is shocking enough for sure. It ended up being 3. It was quite selfish overstaying my welcome, but what can I say? I grew to like Enwar's presence. I'm sure if I had it my way, I would have stayed at his place forever. What? So your mom just makes you keep your hair long because she likes it? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? That it is. It's a bit confusing too. That's what I keep telling her. She'll never listen though. Once I get to where I'm going to shave my head. That'll teach her. Speaking of which, where are you going exactly? The part of New York that you're from is a good ways away from here. You walked all the way here? Yeah, I walked. Figured I'd be more my God, I figured I'd be more manly. I can't even read it because that's how stupid that fucking sentence is. Yeah, I walked. I figured it'd be more manly thing to do. Thank you. It is fucking stupid. That's a bit stupid. Oh, shut up. Let me tell you what my plan is. See, I have 2 younger twin brothers and afraid they were born. My dad left to some other part of the city to work. It's not like he's completely out of my life. He sends back money and letters and stuff. He's just not home. I don't remember him much either. And I'm getting sick of my mum. She's a tailor, and her job is quite time consuming, so she's always irritable with me. My brothers get special treatment all the time. Just because my personality doesn't align with what she sees as the perfect eldest child doesn't mean she has to limit me so much. Exactly. So I just decided one day to teach her a lesson. I'm going to find my dad and live with him from now on. Plain and simple. What? Seriously? That's your justification for running away unannounced? Yeah, isn't it valid? Virgo. Instead of continuing this journey, I think you should go home tomorrow. Huh? What are you? Your mum just seems to be a busy woman. Would you say she's abusive? Of course not. Then go home. She's probably worried sick. And write me back when you do, okay? We're friends now. I want to keep in touch. Alright, I will. Words cannot describe how grateful I am to unknowing Enwar for sending me back because, well, my first letter must have come as a shock. Dear Enwar, I hope you are faring well. I have arrived home safely, but I write bearing terrible news. Mars passed away in the time I was gone, supposedly due to a disease they could not pinpoint. Dear Virgil, this deeply saddens me to hear. My deepest condolences. I'm sorry all I can do is write. I wish I could be there with you. Yeah, I wish he was here with me too. I tried to keep my first few letters brighter, but I'm sure my grief became more prominent. Dear Virgo, how are you? School has been quite rough, but I've been performing well in my classes. Dear Enwar, I've seen better days, but similarly, school has been alright. My grades were never great, so I suppose that what they are now isn't too shocking. Dear Virgo, it's summer. My family will be travelling soon, so my letters may be sparse. Dear Enwar, sorry not writing in so long. Have you returned? Dear Virgo, yes we have. I was worried you wouldn't write back. I have attached some photos from our vacation. Enwar, sorry for not writing again. It looks lovely. Dear Virgo, Enwar. Dear Virgo. Virgo? Dear Virgo, Hope this address is still applicable. Are you looking for work? I have an offer that just might serve you well. Write me back if you are interested. Your friend, Anwar. Dear Anwar, yes, this address is still my own. Please let me know the details. I am interested. Many thanks, Virgil. I'm not sure why Anwar offered I come with him. We live miles from each other. He could have easily asked the people near him. And yet he asked me. Was it out of pity? Had he picked out on how much the guilt of not being with me in her final moments had hit him? Well, even if that's true, why? I'm glad he did. Even though all this death, this place scares me. At least I have Anwar. A few days later, more work done. This gets awfully radiant fast, doesn't it? Sure does, mate. Sure does. Okay, where's everybody? Oh, but he can go in there when we're not him. But if we're him, hell no. We can't go in. Oh, Virgil. Anwar, rare to see you in here. Are you taking the bed for once? Yeah, if you don't mind. Huh? Why are you acting so polite? Of course I don't. Thanks. Are you alright? You haven't been looking too great since that nightmare. I'm alright, okay? I'm just... Don't look at me like that. It's just a small cold. I'll be over it if I sleep. Well, if you say so, I trust you. I'll take the couch. Sleep as long as you want. Thanks again, Virgil. You better not freaking... I better not find you in that bed unresponsive, I swear to God. Small stove. No dinner tonight? I wanted to chuck into some food, mate. A chest filled with cleaning supplies and alcohol. A cabinet with seasonings and utensils. A chest filled with canned and dried goods. There are a couple of unopened alcohol bottles as well. Okay. You're not tired right now. Well, what am I supposed to stinking do? I can't go in there because Anwar's in there. And now we definitely can't go in there. No reason to leave. Then what am I meant to do? You're not tired right now. Well, I am. I'm tired of this BS. Wait, maybe I could clean some stuff. A pile of dirty clothes. No, I can't clean shit. I can't do nothing. Oh, but we don't want to wash, but we can have a drink. Sounds great. A drink or two never hurt. Yeah, and then it becomes 10. A few weeks pass, and Anwar's health deteriorated greatly. Truth be told, I'm not sure if being given the news or witnessing happening before your very eyes is worse, but I felt helpless, useless. Yet the world moved on. Or rather, it never stopped in the first place. Cleaver and sledgehammers still swung, knives still sunk into flesh. The hazy smell didn't even let up. The sickeningly cyclical lifestyle of the stockyard stopped for no one. Someone disappearing is just another slot to fill. Without Anwar, it became harder to live in this building too. My broken sentences only get me sympathetic smiles from the Dominion. I'm sorry, Anwar. I'm sorry that you felt the need to bring me somewhere far away from my sadness. Was I the only reason this whole endeavour seemed meaningful? I'm sorry. Maybe if I had never written back, you would have found purpose amongst the parents who loved you. For in a loveless, blood-soaked, death-added world such as the back of the yards, I doubt there's any purpose to either of us being here. I'm sure I'll die a death as silent as yours. Well, I wasn't expecting that to end like that. That's for sure. Well, guys, that was the front yard. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very interesting. Honestly, I'm a little sad it just ended like that. I was hoping there'd be a bit more, but then again, it did say it was about two friends dealing with a lot of grief and regret while working with the meat and in the workspace they had. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed it. I wish there was a bit more, just a little bit more. Like not a lot more, but like maybe. Like I guess I was hoping that we could have seen something like, you know, if we saw one of them not make it and the other one found another positive way in life, like opening a new chapter, finding meaning. But I guess that wasn't the case. But yeah, anyway, guys, if you are interested in the game, I'll leave it down in the description for you guys to play. But as always, it's been lovely. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. I'll see you all next time.